Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading today. I hope you're all doing really well. We're going to get straight into it, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at your love situation, really in general terms, in terms of the love energies that are around you, anything that's incoming and anything that Spirit want you to know. We're also going to pull some tarot. We're going to do Oracle first, then we're going to pull some tarot to see if there's any action steps that you can take that will just help ease things along in your love life. So let's get started. Tarot, we're with Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know? What do they need to know regarding their love life? Ooh, we have fragmented energy, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull out the first set of Oracle cards and then we'll go through them. Welcome if you're joining us for the first time, by the way. We have friends and colleagues. Oop, we have a flipper. Ooh, we have courage. Spirit. Do you know, I've been reading today and the cards, it doesn't matter what deck I use, they're really jumpy today. It's almost like the messages need to come out and it's sort of, the messages are coming quicker than I can manage the cards. So we have professional assistance. Interesting. One more, please, Spirit, if we can. Is there one more for Sagittarius? Oop. I don't think it's that one. Sorry, I don't feel it. Thank you. Here we go. We have the Sacred Temple. Okay. So they just asked me to look at the bottom of the deck and we have stuck energy. So I'm going to just pop that there for now. Make sure you can see it. Yeah, okay. Let's put it to one side because we don't want to lose it. Okay, let's start. So, Sagittarius, are you feeling a bit all over the place at the moment? You know, are you finding it difficult to concentrate? Are you finding that, you know, whatever you try, the pieces just aren't coming together? Because that is the energy that's coming from this card. It almost feels like a bit disjointed, but it also feels like there's a frustrated energy attached to it. The sea that this person is standing in is quite sort of, what's the word? I was going to say aggressive, but that's a bit over the top. It's just quite choppy, really. So, you know, you may be feeling that, as I said, things just aren't falling into place, Sagittarius. There may be this frustration with you. And I feel that that is current energy. We're looking at the next few weeks and I feel that this energy is now. I feel like you're frustrated about something. We've had this card come up a lot. We've got the friends and colleagues card. And you know, obviously in every reading it comes up with a different sort of slant. And in this particular reading, Sagittarius, it kind of feels like some of your frustration may be to do with a friend or a colleague, or maybe a group of friends or colleagues. Now, usually when I read this card, I talk about enjoying friends and colleagues, about social situations, but I kind of feel that there's almost like, and obviously this won't apply to all of you, but it's almost like you feel on the periphery of a group or a friendship that's going on, almost like you're trying to find your position within that group or with this other couple of friends, but it's leading to frustration. I'm going to be interested to see, because we're going to do pull some more Oracle in a moment before we move on to Tarot. And I'm going to be interested to see which angle comes through with that card, because that is a very strange energy. I do feel those two are connected. And I don't feel it's family. I think it's to do with friendships or situations at work that's making you feel a bit sort of like you can't find your little niche, you know. Spirit are asking you to be strong though. Here you are in your armour, you know, walking forwards. in very dark circumstances. Now, I'm not saying what you're dealing with is very dark, because I don't get that energy. I just get the feeling that it's sort of, you feel like you're hitting your head against a brick wall sort of thing. But regardless of the fact that you may have this frustration around you, Sagittarius, you know, you are more moving forward and you're carrying the light with you. I know here the moonlight is reflecting on this person's armor, but it's almost like Spirit is saying to you, you have an inner light and you're carrying it with you, Sagittarius. So all that external stuff, it really doesn't matter, because it doesn't affect who you are. And some of you may be asking advice regarding this situation. Some of you may choose to talk things through with somebody else at work, for example, or just some of you may be having some form of counselling. Just kind of feels like you're going to be taking a bit of advice here around this situation. So if there is some conflict in your work setting, and I don't know why I've said work setting, because this could be a friendship that's totally outside, you're going to be taking advice from somebody. And again, we'll pull some more cards in a moment to clarify. You're going to be taking some advice from somebody about what to do in this situation. It does say professional assistance, but I don't think it's that huge an issue. So you may just be talking to other colleagues, other friends about how to handle a situation. Now, I know this is a love reading, but bear with me, okay? Because as I said at the beginning, what we're looking at is the love energy that's around you, and then we'll see what's coming in. So we'll see what comes out of this situation. It must be significant in terms of love, because this is why Spirit are giving us it. And Spirit are working with you, Sagittarius, in order to bring that peace to you. The sacred temple is all about, you know, your inner soul feeling at peace, feeling like you've come home, you know. It's a very powerful energy, but it really is that total peace, feeling like you're home. So Spirit is saying it doesn't matter what's going on at the moment, you're getting distracted with it. And maybe that's why they're mentioning it, because it's taking the focus away from, you know, your aspirations in love, basically, because, yeah, it's a distraction. But Spirit is saying they're working with you to bring peace to this situation so that you can focus on finding more loving relationships. And remember, love comes in all forms. So family, friends, pets, as well as romantic relationships. So we'll have a look and see what's going to come out of this. And Spirit is saying, even if you're feeling frustrated and stuck at the moment, Sagittarius, there's a rainbow above you. This isn't going to last forever. Okay, so we're not going to focus on that stuck energy too much. We will check it out, but it, you know, yeah, they're more or less saying to me, I'm sitting here, you can't see me obviously, but I'm sitting here shrugging my shoulders, and that's not sort of in a demeaning way. It's because Spirit are saying to me, this isn't a major issue and it'll pass quite quickly. Okay. Oh, that's odd. They don't want me to pull more Oracle. That's really strange, because on all the other readings I've pulled 2 sets of Oracle, but they want to handle this a different way because they know that this is playing on your mind at the moment, Sagittarius. If this situation hasn't arisen, for some of you it may arise within the next few weeks, but I very much feel this is for whichever Sagittarius out there is going through this frustration at the moment. So thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're feeling quite burdened by this, and this is why they wanted me to pull tarot now, because they're saying it's going to pass, and it's going to pass quickly. So, you know, you don't need for it to pull you down. Yeah, you're going to take control of this situation. The Emperor's very powerful. The Emperor's sort of at the top of their game, you know. They like things done in a regimented way. They like things to be organised. but they take control of situations. So I think we see you coming out of this energy of feeling frustrated, fragmented, and a bit all over the place, Sagittarius, you know, feeling burdened, to taking control of the situation and saying, do you know what? This isn't going to get me down. And that is the message that Spirit wanted you to have. So let's continue, because it seems to me like it's important for you to come out of this energy before love can come in. So why have we got courage? I just think you're feeling excluded from something. I don't feel it's a major issue or major fallout. Yeah, there's a bit of trickery going on. There may be some underhanded behaviour. But they're saying don't let your mind play tricks with you over this situation. There may be people that are just being generally devious and unkind. And I don't mean they in a bullying way. I just think they're excluding you and not realising. That sort of is how it feels. But, you know, every situation will be different. But that's kind of the energy that's coming through here. So why do we have courage here? It's okay to let go of it. Look at this person sitting on this chest with all his gold coins. He's afraid to look out of the window and see that things are going to get better because he wants to hold on to the status quo. It's this stuck energy, you know? But if you look, just as there's a rainbow over there, this cat is looking out of the window and seeing an escape into freedom, you know? This guy can't get out because he's so busy holding on to what is current. So Spirit is saying to you, you need to let go of this, Sag, because it's actually really not in the scheme of things, and in terms of what you want to achieve in your life, in terms of bringing more love into your life. It's very difficult for love to come in if you're sitting in negative energy. So let's see what this professional assistance is about. What's this about, Spirit? This person or these people, whoever they are, and it could be a teacher, actually, because that kind of is coming through, because we have this page. The Page of Cups has a lovely innocence about them, you know, and here they are being creative, just letting the world go by, and it's all very lovely. So, you know, it could actually be that you're just asking advice from somebody, as we said earlier, about handling a situation, because maybe you're feeling a little bit vulnerable at the moment. But they're going to inspire you in some way to, you know, embrace your creativity, you know, to look at things differently. The Page of Cups also, I mean, all pages can mean messages, incoming messages. So you may be contacted by this person who may say, hey, if you're not doing anything, or you're not, you know, with your normal group of friends or associates or whatever, why don't you come and do this? It's going to be great fun. We're learning how to do whatever, you know? So it feels like it could be an invitation from this person rather than you actually seeking them out, but it will lead to you feeling better because it will lift your spirits, because you'll be doing things that are, you know, a little bit more creative or just different to how your life has been recently. Why do we have the Sacred Temple, Spirit? Yeah, look. This is why I said stick with it, because it may not have seemed like a love reading from the beginning, but this energy needs to shift in order for this love to come in. And here we have the Two of Cups. I'm going to look again in a moment to get a clearer image of if someone is coming in. But this is about you coming home, feeling complete, feeling at peace. I do excuse me because they're playing with my throat. And, you know, this is about love coming into your life. It's also about self-love. But I think more than that, twos are represent decisions, and I think that you're going to reach the stage, Sagittarius. And as I say, it's not going to take you very long. They've just shown me 2 weeks. So if this comes into your energy soon and you think, oh, you know, I don't want to deal with all this, it's going to be fleeting. That's how it feels to me. And you're going to make a decision that this, you know, dealing with all that negativity isn't good for you. And you're determined to bring this love back into your life and to just feel better, whether this is self-love or whether this is someone coming in. What's going to happen to the stuck energy then, Spirit? What will Sagittarius achieve? Yeah, look, you know, you're going to feel more like your old self. 6 of Cups talks about nostalgia. It relates to inner child. It relates to your past in terms of, you know, your childlike past, your childlike years. So sometimes it also means someone returning. But I just think in this instance, because we asked about this stuck energy, Spirit is saying this energy isn't going to last. So you're going to be feeling more like yourself, which will allow you to bring this loving energy back in. It's almost like I said earlier, it's almost like you've got distracted from your path, Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments if that sort of applies to you, because it just feels... sorry, I've got distracted now. I've got a few cards. A few of my tarot are very mixed up. Now, what is that all about? Anyway, I got distracted because I'm talking about distractions. How weird is that? These things happen. I'm just going to put them back in case they need to come up in your reading. That is very strange. How odd that I'm talking about you being distracted and I get distracted because I've got 3 sets of cards inside each other. Right, Sagittarius. So this negative energy, if it's here now, be assured it's not going to stick around for long. And I think the reason for that is because you're just going to get fed up with it. It's almost like you say, do you know what? Don't want to deal with it. I want to be happier. I'm going to do things that make me feel like my old self, and it's going to feel great because I'm going to feel more at peace. So with that in mind, what is going to come next, Spirit? They want me to use these, so let's go back to Oracle for a second. What's going to come next for Sagittarius? Once they reach this stage, what is going to come next? Thank you. Yeah, you see, creativity is coming up a lot. And I think it's not just about, you know, making things and creativity in that way, although it could be if that makes you feel good. But it's anything that makes you feel better. You know, any interests, any hobbies, or just thinking outside the box. Being creative in your thinking, Sagittarius. That is what's following this decision. And it really feels like a conscious decision you're going to be making. So what implications does this have for love, Spirit? Yeah, they're saying don't sweat the small stuff. I hope you can see that. They're quite big cards, so I think you probably can. But look, it's not worth getting worried about or het up about, frankly, whatever that is. It's just circumstance more than anything. It's nothing personal. So it's not worth focusing on. Spirit, what else for Sagittarius, please? Say, I'm sorry. You may have someone apologising to you. The message that comes in, if this is a message, it may be from somebody who you haven't spoken to for a while, or someone you had a disagreement with in the past. Equally, Sagittarius, it could be someone you're contacting. There's an apology here somewhere. It may be from this group of friends, because once you distance yourself from whatever this is that was making you feel a bit all over the place, then there's the possibility that they are going to step forward and say, oh, sorry, we didn't realise you were feeling like that, but where have you been, you know? As I say, it doesn't feel malicious to me. It just feels like you couldn't find your position with friends or whatever, and you shouldn't have to fight for position, should you? So they're asking you to invest in you. We have the sacred temple here. and the love energy and your inner child coming up. So they're asking you to invest in yourself. Don't get distracted, Sagittarius, if you can. Do not get distracted by other people and whatever's going on with them, because it's taking you off your love track. Now, that's a weird thing to say, but it is. So they're saying, yeah, take some time out if you like. You know, I'm going to pull some more tarot in a second, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see the Hermit coming up, because here we have you taking some time out and just investing in you, putting yourself first. Because as I say, you know, with genuine friendships, genuine relationships, you shouldn't have to fight for your position. So Spirit is saying, just don't get involved. Move on. You may even be saying to a particular person or people, and it may be that it came through as friendships to me, but it may be that there's somebody in that friendship group that you were hoping to have a romantic link with. And it may be that that hasn't worked out. So maybe you're drawing a line and saying, you know, I'm sorry, I can't deal with in and out energy, player energy. I'm moving on and I value myself more, you know. And it's interesting that I didn't get, from the friends and colleagues card, I didn't get a strong romantic energy. So if you have got someone you've been having an on-off relationship with, I wasn't picking it up as a solid, passionate energy at all. In fact, I picked it up as friendship. So yeah, let me know if any of that sort of applies to you. Right, I'm just going to pull some more tarot because I want to see moving forward, because this seems to dominate the next few weeks. But let's see beyond that. Again, Spirit, can we ask again, please? Do you want to tell Sagittarius anything about beyond that? We know love energy is coming in. We saw it earlier. Oh, wow. They're making my life easy here. Look at this. It's on its way, Sagittarius. We have 10 of Cups, and you can't get much better in a love reading. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is real family bliss. It is all the loving energy. It's about the sacred temple, as we said earlier, about you feeling blissful, feeling at peace with yourself, you know, having this happy, loving setup, you know, your family life, whatever that is to you, whether there's children involved, pets involved, or whether it's simply you and a partner. Each family is formed differently, obviously, as we know. Let's see if they want to tell us anything else. I'm not going to pull too many because I think that sort of sums it up. Yeah, and if this person that was in the friends and colleagues energy, if there was a person there, as I say, that you were sort of connected with, had an interest in, but, you know, nothing's been working out and you felt a bit all over the place, you may have felt that that was a really good thing that was worth pursuing. But Spirit is saying it's time to look forward, to focus elsewhere, and to actually think, what do I want from a relationship? You know, how do I really want it to be? Do I want someone that's in and out and not particularly bothered? Or do I want someone that is going to give me my 10 of Cups? I know which I'd prefer, Sagittarius, to be honest. Right, just a couple more, Spirit, please. And then we're going to pull some Moonology. Yeah, look, this is about wish fulfillment. The star is magical energy, you know, kind of pulls everything together. They've just said magnetic. So yeah, it's like a magnetic energy. What you think about, you draw in, basically. So the more you focus on feeling stuck over something that's not working out, over fragmented energy, the more you'll get. But if you change your focus to what you really want in your life, Sagittarius, in terms of your love life, there's a wish fulfillment here for you, alongside a 10 of Cups. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. We only need the Sun card to come up, and you've got all of them, to be honest. Oh, wow. We haven't got the Sun, but look what we've got. This Wheel of Fortune, honest to goodness, I have seen this in so many readings. It doesn't matter what deck I'm using, but I said it on a reading earlier I did. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up for all the birth signs at the moment, or at least a lot of them. So there's a change in the wind for you. Your luck is turning, Sagittarius. So if things have made you feel sort of, like we said, a bit left out, a bit sort of not knowing quite what to do, a bit discouraged, know that things are turning for you. I mean, having the Wheel of Fortune next to the star is magical, frankly, because that really shows us that this 10 of Cups is on its way. It's coming in. You deserve it, because on the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and here we have you putting the effort in. So whatever effort you've put into in the past about, you know, self-belief and, you know, being just the best you can be, really, and keeping your self-esteem high, Sagittarius, it's going to pay off, because look at this beautiful spread of cards. Wow. I'm going to pull a couple of Moonology and then we'll draw the reading to a close, because I think it's getting quite long. I do want to try and get this uploaded tonight. So let's see. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Now, obviously, people always think of money when it comes to prosperity, but, you know, this is a love reading, and, you know, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune works in all areas of your life, so you could have some money coming in, but this is also abundance in terms of love energy. This is 10 of Cups coming to life, you know? So we have prosperity lies ahead. You'll be feeling much more fulfilled than you have been doing. Spirit, please. They're all over the place. One more, Spirit, please. Let's do one more. One more, please. Is there anything else for Sagittarius? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, they're saying don't let your past hold you back. So if someone's been messing you about or letting you down, just don't let it hold you back. You deserve your 10 of Cups moment, Sagittarius. And here we see it coming in with the star, with the Wheel of Fortune. That is incredibly powerful. So I'm going to leave it there. That was a lovely reading in terms of the messages. As Spirit said earlier, don't sweat the small stuff. You know, whatever this situation is that you've been trying and trying and trying with and feeling frustrated with, it's getting in your way, Sagittarius. It's just getting in your way. You deserve better. So this is your time to welcome the 10 of Cups in, but until you clear this negative energy and just walk away from it, which is what they're advising you to do, I don't see relationship splits. I don't see that if you're in a solid relationship. I see this reading, I think, is very much for people who have like an interest in somebody, or, you know, maybe you're just struggling with friendships at the moment. It's almost like you're not in the right place with the right people. They're not your people, you know? So if there's a romantic interest in that group of people and they're messing you about, then you deserve better, frankly. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please do like the video if you have enjoyed it. Thank you for staying with me if you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything, and I can't see your details and I can't harass you, or I don't intend to. I know that's always a worry, isn't it? When you sign up for things, you think you're going to get bombarded. Really, you're not, I promise you. So if anybody would like to book a personal reading, the details are in all the info down below. So yeah, I'm going to close it there. So take care, Sagittarius, and I will speak to you all really soon. Bye for now.